Hey, happy Thursday,
Happy
everybody.
Thursday.
I'm teasing to say it's a third Wednesday because normally we come to you on Wednesday, but my schedule was a little bit, just a little busy. So, I'm your host, Shaman Armstrong, Kiss Wealth Now, and my co-host, my dad.
Hello, everybody. How's it going? We are back. We are back. Kissing wealth now. That's what it's
That's
all
right.
about.
Kiss Wealth Now. That's what it's all about. We are coming to you guys weekly, sharing with you our insight, allowing y'all to see our, father daughter relationship. Really trying to empower and give you guys a piece of us, and hopefully that piece of us can maybe help your relationships or even help your life. This is why we're doing this, as we're being transparent in our thoughts and our feelings and sharing with you guys things that we do. I don't know why cope is coming to mind, but just function, healthy living,
That's
and
right.
that's what the
That's
goal
right.
is of this show is healthy living for the mind, body, and soul. What did I leave out, Dad?
Nothing. Healthy living for the mind, body, and soul. That's what it's about. And we've been talking about how sound and music can contribute to healing. We're going to do it one final time this week, and then we'll move on to something else. But the last time we were on, we were talking about bringing the chakras into the conversation, and
Right.
it's I know that a lot of our people avoid talking about the chakras. They think that it's some weird stuff from another country or something that was created by somebody else. And I just want to kind of try to get everybody to approach this subject with an open mind, because you're looking at living proof right here that
Free
this
your
that we're
mind.
talking about works. Free your mind, and the rest of you will follow. I won't
That's
use free.
right.
Free your mind, and the rest of you will follow. But if you think about for a moment, and you think about Charlamagne, if you think about if energy has to be transferred over a long distance, they use boosters. Like if
Hmm.
you ride an electric train that travels for miles, every so often there's a booster, right?
Hmm.
Well, if you think about our bodies, our brain generates all the signals that make our heart beat, and the signals that make our body function. But
Right.
the signals have to travel down our body and back
Mm.
up to our brain.
Correct.
Well, in order to boost those signals, that's where the chakras come in. That's
That's
where the
right.
chakras come in. They help to boost the signals sent from your brain through the rest of your body and back up to your brain. They have a that's a physical function. Of course, they have a spiritual function as well.
Right.
But so I just want everybody to be aware that the chakras in our body are really they're energy centers. They're like train stations.
Right.
They help move the energy that is really life. The body, is animated
Right.
by our life. You know.
Right. And for those who are watching, thank y'all for tuning in, and hopefully you guys are finding this information definitely intriguing and something that you want to, look into a bit more. And I don't think there's a chakra pill you can take, right?
No.
This is about about, making sure your frequencies and your vibrations are that to where you are able to move through life as you should.
As
And
you should.
and if you get around someone that maybe has a bad chakra or bad energy, that you could sense that,
Yeah.
it's about really keeping your heart and your soul, your body pure. So that
Yeah.
way it can do what it's supposed to do, and it can work within its best. You can work within your best self. Am I like
Yeah.
getting
Oh
the
yeah. Yeah.
information?
You want to have, like I said, we're talking about the optimum self here. We're talking about the optimum self, where you are your best physical self, your best mental self,
Right.
your best financial self. You know,
Yeah.
Kiss Wealth Now is about healthy body, healthy mind, healthy finances. Healthy
Right.
relationships. That's what Kiss
And a
Wealth Now
healthy
is.
chakra.
And healthy chakras help the body, help the individual to be healthy. So let's just kind of talk about some of these frequencies and where they and I don't know if it kind of blurs out, huh?
Yeah, it blurs out. But I
Well,
see that purple dot, the blue dot, the lighter blue dot, green, yellow, orange, and red.
Can you read the frequencies next to the person sitting there?
Let me put my glasses on and see if that helps. It's backwards. Well, it's backwards,
It's
Dad.
backwards, huh? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
backwards.
So
Okay.
you're just gonna have to. For those who are tuning in, thank you for watching. So, and I know we probably in our 15 minutes because the show is speaking
Speaking
facts in 15
ish.
ish. So we try to really keep it into 15 minutes. If we try to keep it clip notes, so therefore we can give y'all this information, but that pose that when Dad was holding up that sheet there for us, that person is sitting in a pose, and there's that, they used to call it Indian style, and I know that's not politically correct anymore, but you really sit down and you take those deep breaths so you can breathe in your air and blow out the air. And again, it's about getting your body in that alignment that it needs to where it is operating on its maximum frequencies, right, Dad?
That's right, and I'm glad you used the word alignment because that's what it's about. I'm like I said, y'all.
I'm gonna try to stick crisscross applesauce in my chair. I'm just teasing.
But you are
over.
You are looking at living proof that this works. I have been a lot more unhealthy in my life than I am now. In a lot of ways, I'm healthier now at 65, about to be 66, than I was in my 30s. Charlamagne will tell you, I can get out there, I can run and jump, I remember when we was at the park not too long ago, maybe in the last 6 months, on the frisbee. We was having the frisbee war or whatever it was. Remember the darts? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I can get out there, I can run, I can jump, and everybody to be able to do that at an older age, I'm telling you, money cannot buy it. Right. I mean, we're talking about kids' wealth now, but if you obtain financial wealth and you're spending it all on doctors and pills and you can't enjoy the wealth that you've obtained, right, then it gets, to me, it's kind of it becomes less important. I'll put it that way.
Right. And again, you guys, we're not saying that Western medicine is bad.
We're not.
Some people have to absolutely utilize it, but at the same time, there are some things that you can do holistically to help out your process, your journey to better health. And so these are the things that we're talking about, and things that we do. Like my father exercises, probably 5 days out of the week. I'm not required to do 5 days a week yet. No, I'm not on the other side yet. No.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Come on in. The water's fine.
So I'm more of a 3 day a week right now, sometimes 2 this week. technically I've only gotten 1 day of exercising this week, but I will be at the gym. I'm supposed to be at the gym tomorrow morning, but I'm going to make it to the gym tomorrow morning.
There you go. That's right.
Yes.
Claim it.
I'm claiming it. Yeah.
Claim it.
Yeah. I'll just get to my other meeting a little bit late. I'm just looking at my calendar in my head. Your calendar can mess up your chakra. No.
Yes, you can. Overloading your calendar can mess up your chakras.
Yeah, you'd be like, okay, I'm not in alignment. So I will be at the gym tomorrow morning, and tomorrow is yoga, and so that's going to definitely help. But then again, I will tell the audience that when I exercise, one of the things that helps me through my exercise is music, and when I complete my workout, I feel like I can conquer the day because I definitely am in that alignment that I need. And my spirit is right. Whatever I've dealt with, I've been able to, move past that. So the music definitely helps me push through that many things like we've talked about over the past couple of weeks.
Yeah. And I'm glad that you even mentioned music because we're going to touch on some healing frequencies, but I want to say that you don't have to have like a single frequency playing by itself. You can find these frequencies in the music you listen to. So you, again, just using music to help to relieve anxiety, to relieve stress, so that your body can function better.
So you can live longer.
Yes.
Because stress does take you out.
I know a lot of the pains that I used to get in my back I found they were because my brain was sending out signals that were getting trapped in my back, and I was just calling it a pinched nerve, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But if you think about it, those electric signals have to travel through the nerve fibers that are in our body. And if those nerve fibers, that's another thing why exercise and diet is important. Because if you're driving down the street in your car and you're going over a bumpy road, you can't go
Mm-hmm.
as fast, can you?
Right, right, right.
Slow down. You got to slow down for the bumpy road. But if the road is smooth, you can put it on cruise, do 80, 90, and you can just flow. Our
Right.
bodies are the same way. If our veins are kinked, if our nerve fibers are kinked, that information has to slow down. It can't travel through the body as
Right.
quickly as it needs to promote energy, to promote healing. So that's why we're just kind of trying to stress this information, and we're not trying. That's why we are stressing this information, because as Yoda said, there is no try, there is do or not do. So,
Do or not do. Yes, yeah.
so we are not
And
trying.
there's no mastery in not trying.
That's right. That's right. So,
Or
but
maybe it could be somebody might have a master in doing nothing. I'm seeing it ain't nothing. Sit on your do nothing. That's a degree.
but even though it's backwards, I'm going to hold this up one more time, and I'll just kind of try to get it adjusted here and go over. Okay, so the first chakra down here, that's chakra 1, where at the base of the person's heels, and you see it says 396 hertz. And remember, hertz is just a frequency, and it correlates to the note of G. Now this not perfect, it's just as close as you could get it. But if you go up to the second chakra, 417 hertz, it relates to G sharp or A flat. If you go up to the third chakra, the solar plex chakra, it relates to 528 hertz, which is close to the note C. If you go up to the heart chakra, 639 hertz, it's close to the note E. And again, these are healing frequencies that, like I said, you can, if you want to play them aloud, as a single frequency created by a tuning fork or a singing bowl or a gong or something, that's great. If you want to get a tone generator to generate these tones to help you in meditation and stuff, that's great. Right. But we just want to expose you to the information. The throat chakra, 741 hertz. Correlates to F sharp or G flat. Again, the third eye chakra, 852 hertz, correlates to the note A. And then, of course, the seventh chakra, which is really where your light and your aura emanate from, 963 hertz, and that correlates to the note B. And over here, you see the root chakra. The second chakra is called the sacral chakra. The third is the solar plex. The fourth is the heart. The fifth is the throat chakra. The sixth is the third eye chakra. And the seventh is the crown.
Right.
So again, and these tones they come from the solfeggio scale. Now everybody's saying, what is the solfeggio? Well,
because I say for the people in the back, I know what it is, but the solfeggio schedule.
The solfeggio scale was created by a Benedict monk and a Tibetan monk. And really, they created the solfeggio scale to help them with their chants. It has kind of been translated. It was originally a 6-note scale, but it's been translated to what we now know as do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That's the solfeggio scale.
Yeah.
So
and that's how we used to warm up in music class.
Right. Right.
That's how we got our tones. We were able to have our altos, that's how we separated the room,
Yeah.
As so that way that again, we could be in harmony, we could be in sync.
Yeah. And again, for those listening, thank you for listening. Hello, for anybody that's tuned in. I can tell you from personal experience, I have used tonal healing tones along with my yoga and things. And I again, like I said, if I knew that I could feel this way at 65, I would not have dreaded being here so much.
Right, exactly, right. So basically, for everybody's watching, you need to walk around and you just need to say, you need to go ahead and do do, re, fa, sol, la, ti, do, and just do that all day long. Capri, you gonna do it too? She's like, So, but it will keep you in alignment. And those are things, again, your mind, heart, body, soul, and it's broken down. Of course, these hertz are broken down more, what am I trying to say? For example, what was it? Note 639 hertz is for the heart.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah. The
yeah,
heart chakra. Yeah.
yeah, the heart chakra. And that's so important. We definitely want our heart to be in order. And so there are things that you can do to work on those isolated things that maybe you want to work on. I know my heart, I'm like, yeah, I need to pump in, as women, we carry a lot. And women, actually die from heart attacks more than men, because we carry so much on us. So
Yes.
learning how to keep ourselves healthy and realizing that our heart health is very, very important, and know that we can help our heart health with music.
Yes, we can.
You don't have to go do so many other things with, we're just throwing ideas out here.
Right. But
um
there's one thing that's certain is that these people, and I don't want to go too far in the other direction, but these
yeah,
people that are walking around doing drive-by shootings and walking in schools and shooting, these people are under stress. They are under an intense amount of stress. They are under an intense amount of anxiety.
right,
And like we said last week, I've never heard anybody come out of a meditation session where they were meditating or using healing tones or listening to music that would enhance their chi or bring them some peace. I've never heard them come out of one of them sessions and go out and hurt somebody. And
right,
that's like,
right.
it's like, oh, I am at peace. Okay, let me kill somebody.
Yeah, yeah, no, it
You
doesn't,
know,
it doesn't happen
it
like that.
doesn't happen.
Yeah. And you think, pain is real. People react to pain in different ways. But if we can talk about, what we can do to help one another, even mental health is so important. And so if you know that someone is maybe struggling with issues of the heart, maybe issues of the mind, maybe playing these sounds in a room around, think, hey Lita, thank you, yes, love music, maybe playing these sounds around someone who maybe is going through those things, so maybe it can soothe them. And it just, and again, we just are expressing that we love all of you who is tuning in, and we love ourselves. And so that's why we're sharing this information. And we're definitely over our 15, Dad, but we gave some good information, and we said this week was absolutely it. But if you guys want us to, send you. Yes, exactly. Hey, Donna. Yes, you have two sound bowls. Yes. So let me read you the comments, you guys. Hey, Lita. Thank you. Lita says she loves music. Donna Johnson says she has two sound bowls, and at one time was a little bit more involved in sound bowl healing. Sound bowl healing is good for the soul. Yes. And that's what we're talking about.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know that this exists. And we're just wanting to, again, putting the information out there so it can be another source of healing. And these sound bowls is a very minimal cost,
Yes.
opposed to, again, going out and getting these medicines that people cannot even afford anymore. And we're just, again, we don't
Yeah.
want nobody to come hit us over the head and be like, you, or say, don't talk about it no more. We don't want to
If
get
you have
banned before we get started.
and if you have access to a piano or guitar or anything, like the heart chakra being the 639 hertz being close to E, I think I can hear E in my head. E, and if you just find that note, and if you were to sing it, you would find that note would vibrate through your body, and it would help to open up. That one note would help to open up the heart chakra. I'm glad that and again, we just want everybody to be healthy so that they can kiss wealth now, and they can enjoy it and have happiness, health, and peace. I had brought this up before, but there's a Bible verse, 3 John 1 and 2, that says, "Beloved, I pray all may go well with you, and that you may be in good health, as it goes well with your soul." So
Yes.
good health, it goes well with your soul.
Yes.
It enhances your soul. Your good health is necessary to have a healthy soul.
That's
You
right.
know, if you're suffering from poor health, and especially if you're focusing, if you're generating negative thoughts because of it, if you're not actively involved in the healing process to come back from it, then your soul becomes unhealthy. It becomes dark. And
Right.
and
And it
once
looks for ways out. And that's
Yes.
and when I say ways out, y'all have to, use your imagination. But if your soul is in that dark place and it feels trapped, it's looking for a way out, it's looking for that release. And that's hurtful for everyone, So we don't want to go too far off, Dad.
Too far off, Dad. Yeah, but we too far off, Dad. Yeah, your daughter. I'm Dad. but but yes, we just want to encourage people overall to pay more attention to what what you're eating. Pay more attention to what you're thinking, because again, in most cases, if you're starting to have if you're experiencing anxiety, if you're experiencing a nervousness, it's
Right.
because of what you're thinking at that moment.
Look at you. When you talk about eating, I thought about, I say, I wonder if there's a certain song you should listen to that would help you not eat, food that's not good for you. I wonder, we need to figure out, maybe if we could come, maybe some gazillionaires, if we come up, if you play this song, you will make good food choices. Matter of fact, you will lose weight.
Well, but if you play music that speaks to you, if you can play music that you can listen to it and then walk away with a spirit and a heart of peace, a heart light as a feather, as the Comedic tradition would call it. But if you can walk away from listening to that music with a light heart and a free spirit, right, then you are working on your own healing.
That's right.
You are, yeah,
and you probably would make better food choices because
yes,
your heart is not so heavy. You're
right,
not looking for something to make you feel better, whereas you're using that food as fuel to keep you on for the next thing.
Right. Food is fuel, and we'll be talking about
maybe that's what we can maybe talk about, some good fossil fuel now.
Well, but if
as we get more mature in life,
it's I have found that the more that I think about food as fuel and not thinking about it as something that that's going to satisfy me.
Right.
See, I'm working on being my own spiritual satisfaction, and right, just let my food be fuel.
For that, yes, exactly, and it allows you to make those better choices. But,
yeah,
so
you
you guys,
be your medicine, and your medicine be your food.
Say that again one more time.
Let your food be your medicine, and your medicine be your food.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. So, green. So Donna Johnson says green leafy vegetables provides more clarity than meat, and that is true.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, very, very true. So, so my dad, he is a vegetarian.
I have been a vegetarian since 1990.
1990. I am not. But I. But I will tell you that I had a little bit of chicken with my salad that I ate for dinner last night. So vegetables, definitely, you got to have those green leafy vegetables. And I do make sure that when I have my vegetables on my plate, I actually go in and eat my vegetables first, and then I get to the little bit of meat.
Which helps because vegetables have a lot of fiber, which helps digest what you're going to eat.
What you're going to eat. So I haven't grown up to not eating meat. I don't know.
Well, I am a vegetarian, but I'm a vegetarian that doesn't necessarily push vegetarianism. Not everything is not for everybody.
Correct.
And the sooner we realize that as individuals, we won't use the excuse, well, so-and-so was doing it, how come I can't do it? Everything is not for everybody. There are some people that milk is almost lethal to them. There's some people that honey is almost lethal to them.
Right.
So
Yeah.
So
you have to do what's best for your body.
Right. Do what's best for your body, and don't worry about what other people are doing. Do what's best for you.
When you talk about milk, I say milk is not lethal for me. It's just the people around me. If I drink the milk,
yes,
that's what happens. It just has to, this opposite effect. All right.
And when you drink it, you move to the city of Fletch.
Pretty much, I got issues. Okay, I be like, what happened? So, y'all, we're gonna keep this clean and PG. We don't want to hear about my dysfunction with my body, with what I eat. But we appreciate y'all tuning in. We come every week, typically on a Wednesday. This week is on a third Wednesday because my schedule. It's a Wednesday-ish. Because my schedule did not allow for us to do it on yesterday. So, but we appreciate those who took the time to tune in for Speaking Facts in 15-ish. We got a lot of issues going on.
Yes, we do.
But thank you, Lita. Thank you, Donna. Anything that y'all wanted, us to talk about or hear about, any topics, we're going to be here for the long haul. And we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Leave out
Charlie,
anything
don't forget the um the button or whatever, the one
Oh
that
yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I will make sure. We did set up a Patreon, and I'll put that in the comments, so that way if you guys do want to kind of have one-on-ones or different things like that, or just different tips and tricks and all the good stuff, again, this is our lifestyle, and again, we're not pressing it on anyone, but we just want, again, sure on it. If you want deeper information, then that's what that'll be there for. So I'll put that in the comments. And anything else?
That's it. I think that we just about covered it. Just remember to love yourself, and it'll be easier to love everybody else. Be good to yourself, and it'll be easier to be good to others. And just take care of yourself, because it makes it easier to take care of others.
Pay yourself first. And I'm gonna use this song to take us out. Right. So if you're at work and you listen to this, we don't want to get you in trouble, but we want money to be free. How do we do that, Dad? No, this
you know what? By kissing wealth now.
That's right. Kiss wealth now. You'll get all the money. All right, y'all. Bye.
Bye. See you next time.